Shalom Yasharallah. All praises to the Most High. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, B'Chakudash. Peace and blessing to the elect. Shalom. We're going to get straight into it. We're going to Matthew chapter 19, verse 14. Then came to him the disciples of John, saying, Why do we and the Pharisees fast oft, but thy disciples fast not? And Yahweh Shah said unto them, Can the children of the bride chamber mourn as long as the bridegroom is with them? But the days will come when the bridegroom shall be taken from them, and then shall they fast. Them two scriptures is talking about how disciples not fasting. And the reason for them not fasting is because Yahweh Shah is with them, which is the bridegroom. But it says bridegroom shall be taken from them, and then shall they fast. So when Yahweh Shah is gone, that's when the disciples begin to fast, showing mourning. They're mourning because Yahweh Shah is gone. I got another one scripture, Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 1. A good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of the death than the day of the one birth. That saying is, when you're born, pretty much born into hell, because none of us is in the kingdom. So we're born into hell, and we're born with these wicked bodies. It also says, it is better to go to the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting, for that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. They're saying that it's better to fast, because when you're, the only way you could be mourning if you're fasting, because when you're fasting, it makes your spirit stronger, makes your spirit grow when you're fasting. Eating, that's to please the flesh. It displeases the spirit. Go down to verse 3. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. It's pretty self-explanatory right there. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by sadness of the countenance the heart is made better. So when you're fasting, you're gonna be very serious. You're not gonna be laughing. You're gonna be totally different when you're fasting. And the heart is made better means the mind. The mind is your heart, not your actual heart. The mind is made better. And it also says the heart of the wise is the house of mourning, which is the mind. The mind is the house of mourning. But the heart of fools is in the house of mirth. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools. To like it. What that's saying is, it's better to hear the rebuke of the wise. It's saying it's better. It's basically listen to videos such as this one, videos of by Yahweh, and learning more about the truth instead of what everything else is posting. Because YouTube is mainly for us to get the word, and get the word out. That's what YouTube is mainly here for. I got one good scripture I think is really good. Matthew chapter 4, verse 1 through 11. Then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil, and when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterwards and hungered. And when the tempter came to tempt him, Salaki, he said, If thou be the Son of Yahweh, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, It is written, Man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh. The devil taketh him up into the holy city and settleth Salaki him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, If then be the son of Yahweh, cast thyself down, for it is written, He shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, Salaki, lest at any time that dash thou fast against a stone. Yahweh Shah said unto him, It is written again, Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy Yahweh. Again, the devil taketh him up into the exceeding high mountains, and sheweth him all the kingdoms, showeth them all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them, and saith unto him, All these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me. Then saith Yahushua unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy Yahweh, and him only shalt thou serve. Why would Yahushua fast for 40 days? The reason for him fasting for 40 days is to strengthen his spirit, make his spirit grow. That's the purpose of fasting, to become closer to Yahweh. And that's what Yahushua was doing. And what this is basically saying, that Satan will try to tempt you while you're fasting. He will try to tempt you. Like an example, your mom cooking you food, and you know you fasting and you just can't eat that food, or you having a dream about eating and you thought you messed up, but you end up waking up like, oh well, Satan got me. But fasting, you're supposed to fast in hardship. Fast when you really feel the need to fast, because there's no such thing as fasting too much, but you just fast when you feel the need to. Meaning, if you start thinking about it, then your spirit is probably trying to tell you that you need to fast. Fast. It's okay when you're fasting and you can only do it for one day. It's okay. But the more you do it, the easier it gets, and the stronger your spirit becomes. Because when you're fasting, you like your flesh might not be like happy, be hungry, but your spirit will be dancing all over the place. You'll be happy because you're growing your spirit and you're trying to grow closer to Yahweh. That's the purpose of doing this, to get closer to Yahweh. And it also strengthens your faith. For the brothers that are struggling with faith, such as myself, I fast often. I usually fast on my off days. I don't fast when I work because my labor is in high demanding labor for me. So I fast when I'm off usually. But hopefully your brothers will edify. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. Peace and blessing to the elect of Israel. Shalom, Yasharallah.